Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Planet Coaster. Today, well, we are going to be having a look at the winter update, which brings a bunch of new free content to Planet Coaster, all in the spirit of the holidays. And it is adorable. So much of it is adorable, and I want to say that off the bat because chances are I'm going to have a few moments where I go a little high-pitched the way I usually do. It's adorable. It is seriously, seriously adorable. So we're going to click play. We're going to go to Sandbox. We're going to be using the Arctic theme, and we'll just go with Sandbox Park because we might as well. Oh boy, I'm excited. I'm really excited. I've looked at this stuff for like 20 minutes. I built a really quick park to have a look at all of it, and today I would quite like to share all of that with you as well. So let's set the lighting to 1 p.m. because that's a pretty good time to go for, and I'd like to just extend a little bit of a cobblestone path from the end here. So it's going to go straight along. It's going to go for a bit of a 30-degree curve that away, and then a bit of a 30-degree curve that away. There we go. So we just have a little space to lay out the park. And let's get right to it. So the first things I had a look at were the new buildings. You have festive houses, large festive houses, medium and small, and a festive tower as well. And I love this one. I absolutely love this one. It's got a jammy dodger over the archway. And interestingly, if you go ahead and duplicate this and angle snap it and double it up, first off, let's go for a 45-degree angle so I can rotate it like that. But if you double it up like this, it actually makes for a pretty cool entranceway to a park. I mean, obviously, it's not the most detailed. It's obviously two buildings that have been duplicated, but I mean, that looks cool. You get down here, that looks awesome, especially for like a festive-themed park. It's a giant gingerbread manor, and you're gonna walk under it and under the Jammy Dodger biscuit, which is absolutely delicious, by the way. Delicious looking, and delicious in real life. One of my favorite biscuits right there. But you go under this, and out here, I want to put a bunch of the new stuff. So, we're gonna begin by placing some of the other festive houses, including this one, which has a door made from what look like Cadbury's chocolate fingers, which, another one of my favorite biscuits, just throwing that out there. Oh man, you can tell, you can tell this game was made in the UK, because I'm looking at all of these sweets and going, yep, I know that one, I'm quite a fan of that one. It's so good. It really is. I want to throw this house just, say, there. And I want to get some of the medium ones in here too. Now this one, interestingly, doesn't seem to have a door, which is peculiar. I think that might be the door at the front there. So we'll go with that. Again, the roof is made of chocolate fingers on this one. So we'll throw that in there. We have another medium house here, which has a little snowman out the front, who is looking very happy with himself. I'll throw that one just there. And then we have some of the smaller houses. This little cabin made entirely of chocolate fingers and buttons, and it looks delicious. Even the plant pots, even the pots, I recognize those. And they're delicious, by the way. I just want to throw that out there. Let's get a couple of, let's maybe not do those, actually. The festive tower could go in there, I guess. Although that is a clock tower, and I kind of wanted that to be done here. I kind of like the idea of that being done here. So that can go there. We do have these things as well. That's not really a house, but that's fine. Maybe we just put one of these in. I guess that could go sort of back there. And immediately we just have this little festive scene, you know? It just looks adorable. Get some decorations in here, detail it and all that stuff. You have a beautiful little thing here. It's so nice and so adorable. Let's turn off angle snapping and bring some pathways up to all of these doors. So it just looks like, you know, you could walk up to any of these and go straight in and live in a delicious, delicious home. I wouldn't mind living in a delicious home. My home's not very delicious at all. It's made of brick. That's, I can't really recommend eating brick, to be honest. Not really a great idea. But there we go. Bunch of little pathways heading up to all those houses. I could, if I wanted to, I could. Oh, I just realized that there's new terrain stuff. I totally forgot about this. Totally forgot about the new terrain paints. We have some like rocks or rocky looking snow. We have some not so healthy looking grass, I'll be honest. We have some stone with a little bit of snow. We have some just, well, stone. We have a bit of dirt and then some snow. I think I might go with a rough... Hold on a minute. What's the difference in those? Oh, that's a much smoother snow, isn't it? Interesting. Okay. Well, what I want to do is bring the intensity of this rough snow down a little bit and just make like a little noticeable like path there. So it looks like you can walk under there, or people have been walking under there and living in that little house, which I adore. Absolutely love it. Okay, let's not get too caught up in all of this stuff. Let's see what else we have to show off here. There are new shops, whole bunch of them actually. There are festive ATMs, which are interesting, to say the least. I think I'll throw the festive ATMs just in there. Has that got confetti, or it's got like snow coming out of it? That's really cool. That is really cool. All right, so we have the festive ATMs in there. I would like to get a festive drinks stall just in there, I think. I think that could be a nice little place for a festive drinks stall. We also have a festive food stall. Now, that might look like Cosmic Cow energy drink, but I'm pretty sure that that is the new one. That is ice cream. That's not energy drink. That's going to be ice cream in there, I think. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. That looks delicious, and I could really go for some ice cream right about now. We have another food stall, which is enormous, as you can see. It's a pretty big building, but we'll just throw that along there. That's a good old chief beef right there. We have this, which is some more themed shops. There's actually, I think that is the medical thing. So we'll go ahead and, well, it is the medical thing. I can see the little green crosses in the front. We'll go ahead and throw that in there. We have a couple more shops. One of them is new. It sells donuts. It sells donuts. Can't get anything better than a Christmas donut, apparently. I don't know. I've never really had a Christmas donut. I don't know what a Christmas donut would be, but now that I've said the words Christmas donut, I kind of really want one. Let's throw a toilet just there. And look at this. It's a proper little festive village. It's a proper little festive village, and I love it. Obviously, it's not really detailed, but it's so nice. It really, really is. I do want to throw like a little doorway that brings you up to the tower there. But how cool is that? How nice is that? Let's have a little look at scenery then. Let's go into scenery. Let's go to path extras because we do have, you know, these new bins. We have new seats as well, which are holiday suites, obviously. Again, I would like to point out, I recognize those suites. I know what they are. So that's kind of awesome. Let's put a bin there. Let's get a bin just there. And let's get a bin just there as well. And some seats, I think, along that little bit. It's so nice, though. It's so pleasant as well. Like, it just... all this pre-built stuff. I mean, obviously, you could go in and you could get all of the individual pieces yourself in here somewhere, I would assume. I think, yeah. You got, like, gingerbread icing. You got gingerbread icing windows. All of the gingerbread stuff is in here. So you can absolutely build your own gingerbread houses. But I'm just, even just looking at the pre-built stuff, like, this has got me so interested in trying to build like a really fancy, proper little gingerbread town. Let's get some trees in though. Now, obviously these aren't necessarily new, but I want to throw these in because I think it could look really nice if I get some little alpine trees in here. Just around everything to make it, you know, blend in a little bit because I think it'll work. I think it'll be a good idea. Oh, this looks awesome with trees back there. It brings it all together. It makes it feel a little bit more confined, but I like that. It feels a bit smaller. It's pretty cool. I actually want to see what this would look like at like 4 p.m. with this. Oh, that's beautiful. What about like 6? That's quite nice. It could use some lights, obviously, but that's pretty good. Let's go back to 1 p.m. for the time being, because I do have some new things I'd like to show you. Just up this way, if we follow the path around, on the left, I've added in one of the new rides. Oh yeah, you're seeing some bumper cars. Bumper cars are now a thing. And I've just opened it. So we should see a bunch of people wanting to go in the bumper cars. You might also notice these 2 new animatronics, including the light. We have some carolers, which that's pretty cool. We'll go ahead and speed up the game a little bit. We should have a lot of people wanting to go. Oh my god. That's a lot of people. That's so many people. Oh, look at this! Man, I love bumper cars. I don't know what it is, but I really like bumper cars. And that just looks cool. I also really like that, like, they actually have bottles of water in here and all that stuff. That's cool. That's really, really cool. Anyway, let's continue showing off some new stuff, because there are some new rides. The Collider here, for example, being one of them. So we're gonna go ahead and just throw it in about there, I think. Although it could look really cool rising up above some of these buildings over here, but we'll just throw it into that spot for the time being. We'll also go ahead and just add a new length of path here. So it's sort of going to go that way. Just like that. The Collider, I think, could move a little bit. Just to be sort of there. The entrance can be there. And the exit can be right at the front there. Which I think looks fine. As for the entrance itself, I kind of like the idea that we could bring the entrance just through those trees. I think that could be really nice if we sort of bring it that way. Turn off angle snapping, obviously, so I can get some nice curves going on here. But if we bring the entrance this way, I think that looks kind of cool. I do. And I'm excited to see this ride working, because I've not actually seen this ride working yet. I don't actually know what it does. I'm assuming it raises up and spins. But we're going to find out. We're going to see what exactly it does. So it's going to start spinning, which is fine. And then they all start going horizontal, and as they go... Yeah. Oh, man, that would not be a ride for me. That would not be a ride for me. That's a little much for little old me. But that is still a cool ride. And so many people are keen to get onto that ride. That looks really cool rising up as well. Like, imagine coming around this corner and you just see that giant wheel rising up from the ground. That would be awesome. Speaking of which, I want to get a couple of small houses in here. I think another little festive house like that could be nice. So the Collider sort of rises up over the house. In fact, we could throw a little small thing like this in there, possibly. Oh, I know what we could do. Put that little thing there. And then move the carolers into it. That could look really nice. If we just sink the carolers, there we go. Done like that. And just put them there. I like it. I do. I really like it. That's quite nice. Let's get a little bit of path just here and bring the length down. So the path is just going to go like that. And there you go. You can't even see the Collider coming around there. So that's totally fine by me. Let's see. Is there anything new in park management? I think, yeah, we do. Festive King Coaster. Let's get the Festive King Coaster. He looks awesome. Let's get a couple of those. Let's get 3 of them. Let's get 3 Festive King Coasters. Let's get a couple of janitors. Just to run the place, because oh boy, we need them. And let's also get just a couple of mechanics just to make sure the park's going to function real nicely. There we go. All right. What else is new in the update? Well, I'm not certain. I can't say for sure, but I think the hyperspin might be new. And I also think the looper might be new. I'm not certain off the top of my head though. But the thing is, the looper looks really similarly themed to this guy over here, and I don't think I've ever seen it myself, but from what I've played of Management Planet Coaster, I've always played the harder mode and challenge stuff where you have to unlock things, so they might not be, but I haven't seen them before, so there you go. So there is one more thing I would really like to have a look at, and it is the sleigh ride. Of course, it's the sleigh ride. I want to get a sleigh ride in here, and I want it to be awesome. I want as many little sleighs as I can get, and I want people to be able to enjoy it as they go around the park on a sleigh, because that just seems really cool to me. So let's have a look. We've got standard track, and we have standard track with rails on it. We're not going to worry too much about that. We'll just go with the standard one, and we're just going to extend it out like this, and it's just going to go around the park. Basically, it's, oh, hold on a minute. What if we raise that up at apparently a 12-degree angle? I don't think I can go higher than that. 12-degree angle. We just go up like that. And then as it continues to increase in height, it sort of levels out a little bit. And you get a sleigh ride around the park. I think that would be really cool. You get a sleigh ride that takes you around the entire park. So you're basically Santa. I'm gonna be honest, this thing took way too long to make, and it really didn't turn out all that good. But it is a sleigh ride, and it's Christmassy, and it's kind of cool, and it's adorable, much like everything else in this winter update. And, you know, I can ride it in first person. It does have a bit of a weird ending to it. It's a wee bit harsh, is what I'll say. It's a wee bit rough. It's a wee bit... It has its imperfections. But it's those imperfections that make it unique and beautiful and mine, is what we're gonna say. Now, these two can get off the ride. Some more people can get onto the ride, I think. Yeah, there we go. A couple more people get on the ride, and it's off again. And if you were wondering what it looks like from above, this is what it looks like from above. It goes around the entire park and does some good stuff. Currently over 1,000 people in my park, by the way. Good lord. That's a lot of people. That's so many people. I'm surprised I'm still getting 60 FPS right now, to be honest. That is really, really surprising. I want to get a couple more things in here. I want to get a couple more Christmassy things in here. I think like another festive drinks stall could be a nice addition to this area here. So we'll throw it there. And I want to get the festive food stall. I want to get another one of those, and I want to throw it just over here, because I think that'd be real nice as well. So we're just going to throw the festive food stall just into that spot. We can go ahead and get another medical thing, maybe. I don't think we're going to need it. We can go for some more shops, I do believe. So we'll get those into that spot. Just about there. That one's not connected, unfortunately. So let's just see if we can fix that at all. I think I'll just move the building to make sure that actually gets connected. Anywhere around there? Anywhere at all? Come on. You know you wanna. There we go. That's gonna go into that spot. And let's have a little look at coasters. I'm not certain if there's a new coaster. I'm not sure off the top of my head. I don't know if there's anything remotely festive. We have the Rebel, which is a family coaster. I don't think it's specifically Christmassy, though. We have some coasters in there. I don't think... hold on, what's this one? No, I don't think that's it either. I don't know if there are any Christmassy-themed coasters. We've obviously got the High Seas, the old wooden coaster there. We could throw it in, but I don't really think we need it. I think the last thing we're gonna need for this park is a little bit more scenery, a few more trees, and just a few lights to make it feel a little bit more festive. Okay, when I said a few trees, I meant a lot of trees. I meant a whole lot of trees, but it really does bring this whole little park together, and it is just a beautiful little thing. I absolutely adore all of the stuff that's come in this update. The bumper cars, the collider, the sleigh ride, just everything about it, the theme, it's just absolutely beautiful and adorable, and I love that I can come in here and look at things and go like, oh, I know what that sweet is. Like, I know exactly what that is. That's delicious. And I know exactly what that is. That roof. And it's also delicious. And this is delicious. And those are chocolate buttons. And that's like wafer. And I know what they are. And I know what they are. And they're delicious. They're really delicious. What else have we got that I recognize? I know what those are. The marshmallows and all that. I love that the smoke on this is these kind of things. These lollipop things. And then elsewhere, we have smoke made of marshmallows, which is also kind of adorable. Right down to the benches. The benches are sweets as well. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love this update. And again, it's free. Completely free. If you have Planet Coaster, your game will most likely have updated at this point. And you can go ahead and check this out. And I would highly recommend that you do, because it's all sorts of adorable, all sorts of wonderful, and it's festive, and it's for the holidays. So, ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to leave it there for today. Thank you kindly for watching. This has been Planet Coaster and the Winter Update, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye!